So we're playing Longshot, the dice game. I believe it is a re-implementation of the original Longshot game.
Yes.
This one is just a bit more condensed. We are going to be betting on 8 horses. So all of them start here. We're only doing one lap. So once they do cross the finishing line, the race ends once we have a first, second, and third horse. We have 2 dice. The green die is for movement, a regular d6. It goes from 1 to 3. So that signifies horse movement. The first one, a d8, goes from 1 to 8. It signifies which horse we are targeting.
Okay.
So let's start with Dr. Orangeman. They roll the dice.
Yep.
Um,
Whoops.
so, oh.
Whoa. It's 2 and 8. You're fine.
Okay. So yeah, this says we move horse number 8 twice. 1, 2 steps, and then we look at horse number 8's card. As you can see at the bottom, number 2 and number 4 are crossed out. What that means is every time horse number 8 moves, 2 and 4 also get one movement. So 2 and 4 get a residual movement.
And so that
And
will
then-
always be one movement only for those two.
Exactly. So the actual horse may move 1 to 3 depending on the dice, but the crossed horses will always move one move.
Got it.
We look at the player sheet of Dr. Orangeman.
Yep.
So we draw these starting bets at the beginning of the game. We will only do this once, and we copy the state to our own boards. So I'll just cross it out quickly for him.
Oh, you can just
He
click
has-
it. Okay.
Yeah, it is an official mod. It's really well done, but there isn't much to it. Anyway, so in his turn, he rolled these 2 dice to move one horse, and then he can choose one of these actions. I will explain bet action first because obviously it's a betting game. So it is what it says. You may bet up to $3 on a horse that you roll. So you have the choice to bet up to $3 on horse number 8. And you just bet. Let's say you bet 2. You just subtract it from your starting money. We always start with 12.
Yep.
So we just did that. That is one action. Oh, 12 to 2. So yeah,
Oh.
that ends the turn. You only get to take one action each turn. We move on to me. I I don't want to move 8 again. So yeah, we move horse number 4 1, 2 spaces. We look at horse number 4's card. 2 moves 1. Perfect. And then I explain the next action, which is buying a horse. So you can buy the horse that you rolled. In this case, I can buy horse number 4 if I wish to do that. Now, why would you want to buy a horse? The reason is simple. At the end of the game, if the horse that you own scores first, second, or third position, you get the monetary bonus attached to that position. So I say I want to buy horse number 4. The cost is indicated at the top right corner. So I just subtract that, leaves me with $4. And I get to now, whatever the horse ability is, it activates, whenever that is fulfilled, since the horse is owned. In the first turn, we did not care about horse number 8's ability because nobody owns that horse. Once you own a horse, you may, play that ability.
Nice.
This one says your bet is free when placed on horses you have no bets on. So in subsequent turns, let's say I roll horse number X, I may get a free bet on that horse if I have no existing bets. Anyway, moving on.
Sorry, real
it's
quick.
your
So
turn,
that is that bet
Steve.
still 1 to 3?
You roll again.
Is that
we
sorry to
resolve them.
interrupt? Is that bet 1 to 3 even as a free bet, or is it only a $1 bet?
Exactly. You can bet up to $3.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
On a horse, you have 0 bets on. But horse abilities don't really matter. We don't need to go through them one by one. I just want to explain the actions first. In your turn, we resolve the movement. You already know how that works. The third action is concession. Concession is this bingo thing to the right side of your board. Every time, instead of doing one of these things, you may just choose to cross out the horse that you rolled. So in this case, we just cross out 8. Whenever you complete a row or a column, you get to choose one of these bonuses. This one says you just add $7 to your balance. This says you can move 2 horses 2 steps back, 2 steps forward, 1 horse 3 steps back, 1 horse 3 steps forward. Free bet on any horse of your choice for $3. You can buy any horse for free. That is this one.
Okay.
And these two I'll explain next. So we go back to the
Sorry,
first
question.
player.
So this area
Yes?
here, does that include horses that are moved
No,
as a result of other horses moving?
no,
Okay,
no.
got it.
So listen. This concession, you are only going to cross it out once you roll the horse dice in your turn. In this case, it was number 3. So you only have the choice to cross this or this out.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Okay,
But by crossing these, the end goal is that you're trying to complete a row or a column, no diagonals. Row or a column to get one of these bonuses down here. Basically, in turns where you don't want to buy something or bet on something, you just cross the concession and,
Oh, so I
you
can
do
only
that.
cross concession if I choose not to do an action? Is that what I heard?
Concession is an action. So in your
okay,
turn,
I see. I missed that. Yeah.
you are
Okay.
taking one of these actions.
Got it.
It's
got it,
okay.
yeah.
So you're either betting or buying or crossing the concession or doing one of these two, which I'll explain now what they are.
Yeah.
So we go on in the race and we can see that these 3 look to be, the likely candidates on the podium. And I realized that Green does not have a bet on horse number 2. So Green decides that it would be a good move to bet on horse number 2, and they roll. But oops, horse number 2 gets to move 3 spaces now. So 1, 2, 3. Not only are they closer to the finishing line, but they have also crossed this line, what is known as no betting lines. So once a horse crosses this red line, you can no longer bet on them unless you cross their helmet. So in Green's turn, what they did was they rolled that, they resolved the movement. They would like to bet on this horse, but they can't bet on it. So what they do is instead they cross out the helmet for horse number 2 since they rolled a 2. Now in the next turn, if horse number 2 is rolled again or something like that, Green may bet on horse number 2 because they already have the helmet. So basically, the helmet action, it allows you to bet on a horse that has gone past the no betting line.
I see the exempt. Okay.
So if you don't have the helmet and a horse crosses that line, you are out of luck and you can no longer bet on them. I roll my turn. We resolve the movement. Since I own horse number 4, let's do this one again. Since I own horse number 4, let's have a look at these cards again. Horse number 4 gets residual movement only from this and this horse. What I can do is that I can choose the jersey action for some horse. In this case, I rolled a horse number 5, right? So I can choose to cross the jersey action on horse number 5. What that allows me to do is that I go to horse number 5's card and I can cross something out, whatever I wish. In this case, horse number 4 is already crossed. So let's say if I own horse number 6 as well, I cross the jersey on horse number 5 because I rolled it, obviously. Then I can basically cross another horse here. So any horse of my liking, I would like to cross 6 out. So again, what that means is that every time horse number 5 moves, now horse number 1, 4, and 6 are going to move with them.
And so if you own horse 4 and you cross out 4 on horse 4, does it move itself 1?
Exactly, it does.
Nice. Okay.
So it gives you a bonus movement.
So quick question: with the jersey, could you only buy it because that number came up, or?
Yes.
Okay.
So jersey, you are crossing a jersey. What that means is if I want to cross one of these jerseys, I need to roll that number on the dice, and then I take the jersey action, and then I can go to that card and cross out one horse of my choice. That is all the actions. So in each turn, you can either, do a concession with this number, bet on this number, buy this horse if nobody has bought it, and if you have the required money, you can cross the helmet if you want to bet on this horse past the no betting line, or you can take the jersey action to do something with that horse card.
What is
Yes,
that, by the way?
exactly. So that is the last action that you can take in your turn. Let's say you roll a number. In my case, I have rolled a 5. I really don't like the 5. But anyway, first of all, I resolve the movement. So 5 moves 2 spots. 1, 4, 6, and 7 move. I resolve that. And past that, now I have to take an action with this number. Let's say I do not like this number. I cross the wild. And then I can consider this to be any number of my choice. So let's say I can say, instead of a 5, it's a 2 now. And I choose to take the bet action. So I want to bet $2 on 2. And I do that. Or instead of this, I take it as a 2 and I can take the concession action. You get the point.
Yeah. But you could do that even with like the buy and stuff too. So you could buy
precisely.
Okay.
Precisely. The only thing is that you cannot use the wild action to change the movement aspect. The movement is always resolved first, and it is tied to the dice. As for the action you're taking on your board, you can cross out the wild, and you can treat it as any number. Now, what if you end up using 3 wilds? In one of your turns, you can just erase a wild, and that is the end of your turn. So using or erasing a wild token, that also counts as an action.
Gotcha.
So these are all the actions. This is the wild thing. Now on to the scoring. That is the last bit. Scoring, we go this way. First of all, if you own a house, if you own a horse, and if they finish on the podium, you get money from that. Let's say in my case, I own 4. If they finish second, I get $25 from that. You can own more than one horse, obviously, so that thing can add up. This one is for each jersey hat pair that you have. So let's say on my board, if it looks something like this, I have 1 pair, which is for horse number 5. So 5 times 1, I get 5 for that. So for each pair, you're getting points, basically. The third one is the bets. At the end, we look at the bets. We multiply the bets with the odds. As you can see, the horses at the bottom have higher odds compared to the horses at the top. That is because, the horses at the top, they get, a lot of residual movement. So you would see them catching up with the pack, even if we don't roll them really. Whereas horse number 7 and 8, they almost never move unless you roll them. So anyway, the odds are based on that, and we resolve the odds. This means first, second, third. The third one is if the horse crossed the no betting line. In that case, let's say for horse number 2, even if horse number 2 did not finish on the podium, my bet is still preserved because it is past the no betting line. So 2 times 1 is 2. If a horse does not end up on the podium, if it does not cross the no betting line, then your bet is just 0, whatever you bet on it. So that is all the betting done. We add those up. That is your score from the bet. The last one is if you still have any money. If you still have any cash left, we add all of those up. The person with the highest amount of money at the end of the game wins. Any questions?
Gotcha. No, I got it. I've played a game similar to this. I don't know if you've heard of Camel Up, but it definitely has given me those vibes. Like, super strong.
I imagine it is quite similar.
Yeah. Making bets, like, on the beginning and end, and the only difference with that one is, with this one, there's like a no betting line. With the other one, the earlier you bet compared to other players is the main difference. But that's really same idea, having the most money at the end. It's weird. It's like scarily similar.
It's probably the same designers.
Possibly.
I hope. Otherwise, Camel Up got ripped off. But
no.
The only thing left was the horse abilities. Once you do end up buying a horse, or if you're interested in a horse, I'll explain those then. So
Right.
I drew you a starting bet card. Please flip it and
Fill it out.
match the state with on your playboard.
And I'm assuming like these, that basically means I start with that bet, basically?
Exactly. Yes, and it doesn't cost you anything.
That makes sense. Okay, so we ready?
Yep.
So put 2 on number 1 and 4 on number 6. Yes,
All
we're all
right.
set.
Uh,
You go
oh
first,
yeah.
Green.
Yep, okay. Okay, so 1 goes 2. And then also 6 goes 1 as well.
Yep.
Sorry. There we go. All right, so
And would you like
now,
to do something with that?
yeah, that's what I'm wondering about. Because that is one of the like sure bet things, isn't it? Is there a way to make money in the middle of the race? Or how would you make money?
You make money in the race mostly by getting this thing,
Yeah, concession.
or or otherwise you might get some horses that give you some monetary benefits. Like for example, horse number 2. Every time number 2 is rolled, the owner gets $2.
Mark.
Yeah, that is that. I think.
Quick question that says when you complete a vertical column, mark any, what is that?
So when you complete a column here, you
Oh,
can cross out one more number here of your choice. Doesn't matter which one
okay.
it is. The circle symbol is for the concession table.
Sorry, I get it. I'm just trying to, you know what? Fuck it. I'm
It's
over.
okay.
Forget it. I'm gonna mark the concession. That's what I'll do.
That's fine. That
Having
ends
one in the
your
middle
turn.
seems nice. Yep. Yeah, damn
Is
it.
that 4?
Is
Yeah,
that
4.
what
Oh,
is it? It
okay.
was a
It's a
4.
1 now.
Sorry, it's a 4. It's 4.
Okay. 4 and 2 gets to move 1 space. Oh, 2's exhausted already. This is an OP horse because you basically get free bets from it, and therefore I won't buy it.
Your bet is
Um,
free when placed on horses. You have no.
so basically, you will get like
Oh, a
doesn't
shitload
matter
of
what
bets.
you roll, you can keep getting free bets from it.
Oh, that is scary. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like this one very much. I won't buy it. It's a bit overpowered.
Yeah, it
What
seems
I
really
will,
overpowered.
yeah, but these are like that. Some can be a little bit unbalanced, but yeah, that's the point. It's asymmetrical. I would instead just bet $2 on it. 1, 2. Your turn. Right.
I don't have the ability to. I guess I have to just shake it with my hand, right?
Hit R.
Uh,
Hit R. R on
There
your
we go. I got
keyboard.
it. I got it.
Okay, that works too.
Let's see here. Oh, there we go. So that is H, and it moves 1.
Then also 2 and 4 moves as well.
Yes. And what would I like to do? I would like to. Oh, gee. I'm thinking. I think I will move. So this one, remind me again. It gives me a $3 bet on what? Oh,
It's a
that's only
free
if I
bet.
on any
fill.
horse. Yeah, if you
Right.
complete a row or column, this gives you a free $3 bet on any horse of your choice.
And remind me what the wild does again. Does that let me choose which one to turn on?
So yeah, so if you don't want to use number 8, you can cross out the wild and just take an action with any other number you
So
want.
so doing wild doesn't count as an action, right?
It does. Sorry, yeah, crossing out wild doesn't.
Okay. If you don't mind, I'm going to rewind that and I'm going to actually change it to horse number 2.
That is fine.
That does not
Um,
change its movement, though, by the way.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
it doesn't change.
But I would
Yeah.
like to buy it, however.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right, cool.
So you put it next to you and subtract $10.
Why isn't this working? Oh, I don't have permissions to interact with it. There you go. Thank you.
No, it should work. Maybe it's my ping or something like that.
Yeah.
It gave me a message saying I don't have permissions. I also
Huh.
but it's all good. I'm all set with my turn. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll take them. So yeah, if you like click and select that, then you can just hit R, and it'll just roll them for you.
Oh, perfect.
So 3 moves 2, so 3 moves 2, and also, where else does it go? What else moves? 1 moves 1.
1, yeah.
Also, didn't we have to bring 8 back from that last roll?
No.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
You rolled 8 and 1. So 8 moved 1 spot forward. That's fixed.
Oh, the wild
And
doesn't
then
reverse that. Okay.
no. The wild is only for what you want to do on your board. The movement is always tied to the dice.
I understand.
On
That's really
the
cool. I like that.
Okay, so I think this is what I'll do. I'll buy the jersey for 3. And then that means I can mark it off on any horse, and I'm gonna mark it off.
No. The opposite. So if you get the jersey for 3, you get to cross out anything on 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But just a tip, I would say, unless if you, okay, yeah, you do have a bet on it. Never mind. Yeah, I wouldn't really use jersey actions unless if you're trying to complete pairs or you own a horse and you really want them to be on every other horse. But you have a bet on it, so it's the same thing, more or less.
I could, yeah, see, it's like I get the choices. I'm just trying to see. Instead, you mean. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna buy him.
Sure.
So I'm gonna spend 8. Okay. Oh, whoops. Not W for fucking.
It's okay.
No, because I use
Um,
WASD to move around, so.
oh, wait. No, I'm doing the same thing. I just got surprised at that, but I'm doing the same thing.
Yeah.
7, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 3 get free movement.
Yep.
I don't like 7 very much, but it says better safe than sorry.
Yeah, his odds aren't that great, but.
So, does my action work if someone else rolls 2? Do I gain $2, or is that only if I roll 2?
Anytime 2 is rolled, you get $2.
Not bad. Okay.
All right.
And your ability is that if you are doing concession, so let's say if you rolled a 7, you may mark a 7, or you may mark a 6, or you may mark an 8, but only on your concession table.
Yes, that was why I bought him. I wanted that specifically. That seems quite good to get some of these bonuses done. So,
exactly. You don't have to waste your wild on that.
Yep.
I'll just mark a concession. I don't want anything to do with that horse.
Yeah, those are corners, though. That's hard to get, so. What is that's a 2, I think, right?
2, 6, yeah.
Okay. First off, so.
I get $2 over here. Oh, now I can. Now I have permission.
Well,
to add
6
money.
moves 2, and then.
Oh yeah, 6 moves 2.
You don't get.
Sorry. Yeah, I got the dice mixed up. Okay.
It's okay.
There we go. That'll work.
Okay, and then on, I'm gonna use a wild again. And I will choose dice number 7, and dice number 5, and I will mark it with a what is that? Helmet, is it?
So you cross this here first. So you said you were taking a jersey action for 5 instead of 6. So you cross the jersey, then you went to the card and you cross 2. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. I'm all set.
Okay. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so 5.
1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 4. Oh,
Okay. All right, so I'm going to use this. I can instead
mm-hmm.
I'm going to mark this 6. So that means that I get one of these
Sorry, how?
because it says plus or minus 1, right?
No, yeah, but you don't get anything for a diagonal. It's
Oh,
only row or column.
damn it. Okay.
It's only row or column.
Sorry, my
Sorry.
brain is thinking bingo and diagonals
Yeah,
working
no,
bingo.
it's
You're
okay.
right. That's okay.
Ah, why am I stuck with 7? And
Uh,
1 and 3. 1, 3. You bought 3.
yes.
Uh, do I want to buy one for $10? No, that is too much. And I would use a wild to cross out 5 here.
5
All right.
moves 3. So it's
1, 2, 3,
then
and
1, 2,
1,
and
2, and
4.
4.
I'm gonna use my last wild.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to choose number 3, and I'm going to mark the 2 on there. I'm going with that
So cross
strat.
the
We'll see how we
jersey.
do. Yeah, I'll cross the jersey for. Sorry, my mouse moved. There we go.
Green.
See what I get. All right, so 4 moves 3. Then what else moves? 2.
Number 2.
Right. I could mark 4. Yeah, I'll just mark that. That works.
You don't want to mark a 5. You have a better chance.
That is true. You're right. Sorry.
Also, those 2 rows on top are equally likely.
Oof.
Oh.
1, 2, and 4. 4, 1, 2. Ah,
I love
I
how
crossed
8
out a
has not
5
gone
last time.
anywhere. Like 8 has not gone anywhere at all.
Yeah, 8 and 7 rarely move. I mean, if someone rolls for them. But I also had a game with my cousins where 7 was on the podium, so someone just kept rolling 7 somehow. I would use a wild action and cross out this 4, which lets me use one of these bonuses. And I choose to buy a horse for free, and I'll be an absolute bastard and get this or this one for free. Let me decide which one I want. Yes. I'll take 4 because why not? But wait, actually, 1, 2. I don't see 4 moving anywhere. No, I'll take 1 instead. That ends my turn.
Ah, you suck. I wanted that one. 1 and 3 seems like
Uh,
a good combo.
yeah, and I spent no money for that, so
True.
that's what makes it a little bit. This game is very swingy, but it ends really quickly, so it doesn't really matter.
I get it. It's like that.
Let's see, what do I want to do? I will put. I'll mark one of my bingo thingies. I think I'll go with. And I can choose any number, right? Is that how that works?
No, only 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll put it right here. That marks me on 2 of them.
Eight moves 1.
This is called an act of charity.
2 moves 1 as well, and 4 moves 1 as well.
Yeah.
4's doing quite well.
Yeah, I noticed that. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna just mark off on here. No, it seems silly, but
No, it's a good play. It's like a good, if you don't have any other actions planned, it's a good alternative.
well, I've kind of got an
So,
action planned, but I like the money thing.
so I think now is the time to use the helmet actions, but I do have a bet on 4. I don't have any bet on 5. Or I could just buy 5 if I wanted to, actually. Yeah, I'll just buy 5 to improve my chances. That is 6. So I'm down to 4 monies.
How did you get more money? By... Oh, you probably.
His horses were
I
cheaper,
got
I think.
I got this one for free.
Ah, okay.
So I still had 10 and I bought this for 6.
Yeah,
Uh,
I really need to remember that I've got wild. Honestly.
1, 2, 3. 1 moves, 2 moves, 4 moves, 1. So 4 and 5 are beyond the no betting line now.
Um,
Uh,
I'm gonna. I think I might. Gee, let me think about that. I guess I'll put my marker down on. Wait. On that 5. Yeah.
cool.
All right, I'm all set.
Just a reminder, for each jersey hat pair you have at the end, you get $5. So I would try to get the helmet for this or this if I were you.
I'll risk it. I'll risk it for the biscuit.
All right, 7 moves 2.
1, 2, and we move 1 and 3. 1, where's 3?
Back here.
What happened to 3?
Yeah, he hasn't been doing so hot. I'm actually gonna use one of my wilds. I'm gonna use a wild, and I'm gonna mark this off, and that means I get to buy a horse for free. I'm taking 4.
Not
Nice.
bad. That's a good play.
That's sort of like, yeah. Okay.
Um, 5 gets 2. So I mean, 5 only needs 1
What
move
is
to
this one, by
finish.
the way? What does that symbol mean?
Um, it is a finishing line, and I'll explain what it means just a sec. 1, 2,
Sure,
and
sure.
4.
Sorry, that's all right.
1, 2, 4. So what it means is that once a horse crosses this point, it is if it is first, second, or third, obviously it ends up there. If there's any extra movement, it doesn't really matter because now you only need 1 space. So even if you roll a 2 or 3, it doesn't matter. You cross nevertheless. What that also means is that once a horse finishes, if we were to roll horse number 5 again, 5 gets no movement, obviously, because they're out of the game.
Yeah,
So that is what the no movement means. But the attached horses, if they are still in the game, they do get their residual movement. And the player who rolled them, they can obviously not bet or buy the horse that finished the race, but they may still take the concession, helmet, jersey action, or they may
gotcha.
use the wild.
Gotcha. Okay.
So basically, it just means the movement is locked. Did I roll that? Yes, I did. I have to do something with 5 now.
So the game ends when there are 3 of them that cross, correct?
Exactly.
Okay, just making sure.
Mm,
Are there variable modes where you can have more than 1 lap? Or is it always 1 lap?
it is always 1 lap. I am not sure about multiple lap rules, but I imagine someone must have drawn those out on Board Game Geek. The other variation comes from the horses themselves. We are playing the apple set. If you can look closely next to the cost, it's like an eaten apple.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can change states to, like, I changed the state. Then you get another. This is the barn is the second set. They have a different set of abilities. And there's 2 more sets in the retail version, and I believe they're going to come up with more.
Okay.
I still don't know what to do with the 5, however. I will instead erase a wild and end my turn. You rolled a
Ooh,
2. You
so I
get 2 monies
$2.
now.
Not bad.
2 moves, 1, 2 spaces,
And green just
and you
crossed.
move 5. So
Oh, but
yeah.
am I able to put a bet on that before the roll completes, or no?
No, because he
On
says you
which
had to
one?
move it first.
I was gonna do it on. Oh, that was 5 that crossed over. Yeah, I'll put a bet on 2. Horse 2.
You can't do that because you don't
Oh,
have
I
the
didn't get
helmet.
right. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I will. Huh. Let me think about that. I'll buy a helmet for 2.
Cool.
Am I able to do that at this point in the race? Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
And I think I'll be okay. Don't want to roll my own number. That's cool. I'm actually perfectly okay with that. So
Yeah, it's
8.
actually kind of
So we
nice.
move 2 and 4.
All right. I am going to use another wild though, and I'm going to mark off this.
Okay, do that. Do that. Yeah,
Your
sorry.
bet is, yeah, I know, but I got an idea. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to use move 3,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to use it to take pink across the finish line.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Ah, yeah, it is your horse, right?
Uh-huh. That's why I did that. That's why it's like, yes, I know there's a free bet, but it's like I don't want a free bet. I want $10 is a lot. So
Oh, so okay, since 4 is already across, 4 doesn't move.
but
Horse
2 does.
number 2 does. So yeah, we have horse number 2 on the podium. The game is over now, so we'll just finish my turn and then we'll do yours, and then we do the sum up.
Okay.
That makes sense. Equal number of turns.
Yes. Can I do something now? That fucked me up.
Yeah.
Um, I don't have any rows or columns to complete. Getting these at this point wouldn't matter.
Is remaining money? Oh, remaining money is a victory condition, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
I guess
Yeah.
that is the only. Come to think of it, the only victory condition is the money.
yes.
Um, it doesn't really matter anyhow. I'll just cross
Uh, uh,
wild and cross. Wait, I could do something. Oh, yes, I can. Which horse is still in the race? 3, 7, 8, and 1 are. So I will cross the jersey for 7. Actually, no, not 7. For
What does that
3,
do again?
let's
What
say.
does the jersey do again? I forgot.
I will get to cross something on that horse's card. It
Oh,
really doesn't matter.
okay.
that's
I
what I was
cross a
wondering. I'm
jersey
like,
for 6. So I get to cross something on 6's card. I cross horse number 1.
I don't see what difference that makes, but okay.
I want to roll a 1 badly.
If
I
if
really
he
want to roll
rolls
a
a
1.
6,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
If he rolls a 1,
That would have given me $7
fuck,
more.
then I should.
Let's see. So rolling a 4 does what? It does nothing for me.
You rolled a 4 again.
Well, yeah, I rolled a 4.
Which horse move? No other horse moves. No horse movements at all.
Okay,
You
let me
can
think what
only
I want
use
to
this
do.
4. You can only use this 4 somewhere.
Right, right. Hmm. If I choose the helmet for that, does that give me money at the end of the game?
It doesn't give you anything.
Okay. I guess I will do nothing because there's nothing to do.
Yeah, just cross a concession for a
Sure.
helmet or a jersey. Doesn't matter. The game's over.
All right. All
Okay,
set.
so
Yeah, so we do the math now. First of all, horse ownership. All of us have owned horses that finished. So I get 35 on my first spot here.
yep,
You are getting 25. Steve, you're getting 15.
I'm
And
getting.
Good game.
do we have any jersey hat pairs? You don't have any. I don't have any. You don't have any either. So that stays on 0. The second, and now we do the bets.
Wait, does
So
my 2 hat give me $5?
no, it has to be a pair. So if you had
Oh, okay.
both, then you would have gotten one. Like
I
you would have gotten
see.
$5.
Okay.
The third is adding up the bets. So yeah, just do this. So for example, looking at Steve's board, you have a bet on horse number 1 and 6. Horse number 1 did not finish first, second, or third, but they crossed the no betting line. So it becomes 2 times 1, that is 2. You don't have any other bets. Horse number 6 did not cross anything. So that just becomes 0, sadly. You add this up, that is 2, and that is your earnings from your bets. Um, this was here. I did it for you. And 4 from the money you had left. So please add these up.
Mm-hmm.
You did your bet. I'll do mine.
Yep,
And horse number 3 didn't go anywhere, sadly.
I did that correct, right? Like 3 times 5 because it was in second, so that's 15.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, and then also I get 3 because or no, it didn't get past the no bet line. Never mind.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, that I did that correct.
Horse number 4 finished second, so 2 times 5, 10. And 7 is 0, so my total bet earnings are 10. 10 here. 4 was my balance, and that is 49, I believe. We tied. High
For
five.
real?
Yeah. I don't know how to resolve a tie, though. I'll just check the rule book quick. Hmm, End of round. End of game.
It doesn't say.
Maybe it does on the next page. No, it doesn't. Well, anyway, I mean, that is our earning. It doesn't matter who won or lost. It's just that we are going
Yeah.
home with that much money.
Hey,
We started with 12, so at least no one is lower than 12.
I'm proud. I at least tied the person who's played this before. Let's put it that way.
This is the only game I can sort of play with the people around me because they're not gamers, and yeah, it's a really simple game. It's another rolling
Oh yeah,
die.
yeah. I said,
Yeah, this was quick. This was good. Thank you.
yeah. Said,
Thank you for playing.
yep. I said I would be down for Stockpile if you guys are. I don't know if you have any interest in its fighting or.
I
Um,
would, but I'm running low on time. I do want to play some games with you in the future, though. This was cool.
Okay, sure.
I'll
Maybe
also
get a
pass.
little Feast Road next time. That'd be good fun.
Yeah, I need to learn that one eventually. I'm getting learning fatigue almost though, just because. Yeah. But I am happy I.